this is Barb Cooper from helpmysquashgame.com, and today I'm going to show you how to change your grip. And there's two different choices that you have. You either have what we would call an overgrip, or you have a replacement grip. You can always tell the difference between a replacement grip because it's got this sticky side to it, and it's much, much thicker. So most of the time you will find that you'll use this overwrap. And when you look at it, when you undo it, what you'll find is it'll have a tapered end and it'll have a fat end. My suggestion to you is use the fat end. Now, when you look at this, you'll also find that most of them have a cellophane covering. What I would do is start opening that cellophane covering up, but don't take the whole thing off. Now, of course, when you're replacing a grip, you've actually got to take the old one off. So the first thing you're going to do is just take the old overgrip off. Notice I still have a grip underneath. Now I'm going to start with the fat end and I'm going to put it onto the grip and I'm going to start winding it. Now what you'll find is there's a little tape at the back that's sticky that you can stick, and then I never use this little piece here. Honestly, it's too little. I use simple electrical tape. Always have it in my bag, and that way I've always got it with me, and all I'm going to do is just add a piece of electrical tape on the top to hold it in place. There's the grip done. And now I'd like to go on and start talking about shadowing. I showed you Ben a couple of shows ago, show 24, and now I'm going to show you Shivani. She's using shadowing a slightly different way, which you might find more sport specific. If you watch how she's doing it, she's added a serve. And in her head, she is playing imaginary rallies. So in those imaginary rallies, you could lose a point, you could win the point, you could go and practice returning serve or practice serving, and you could also practice the rallies not always being the same length. And that's something that you really need to build into your training, because squash players, suddenly you'll have a rally that's maybe a minute long and the next one could only be 10 seconds. And then you've got a 10-second break in between. So as you do your shadowing, remember, start making it a little bit more sport specific. And now it's time for Ask Barb.
So we all have bad days on court, Barb, and what I'm wondering is, if my partner is having a really bad day, is there ever a time that I should step in and try and do something about it? Or should I just leave them alone and kind of let them flounder?
Well, Kirsty, that's a great question. You know, in doubles, it's a team sport. So my take on it is you have to do whatever it takes. So if your partner's having a bad time, you've got to protect them. So go out there, take the balls for them, take the pressure for them, hit the winners for them, do whatever it takes to win the match. And I can tell you, at the end of the day, if both of you have won the match, your partner is not going to be moaning at you saying, why did you go and hit that ball for me? They're going to be saying, thank you very much for taking the pressure, for taking the game over, and for protecting me, and for actually giving us a win. So this is Barb Cooper from helpmysquashgame.com, signing off.